Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sufang An from China University of Geosciences. It's my great pleasure to attend this conference. My topic is early warning of critical transition in energy and stock market. The outline of my talk is the first part is to introduce motivation. The second part suggests the method and the data. The third part is the results. The final is conclusion is given. This paper, we first introduce part one, motivation. This paper investigates an important issue addressed in time series, which is detection of critical transition, where is the system shift from one region to another due to the external variable. There are often system market crashes when critical transition occurs. For example, Figure 1 shows a critical transition of energy time series from one behavior to another behavior. Numbers of researchers and scholars have proposed various types of critical transition method. One type is regime switch model, has been widely used to explore time series shift among the regions of this because of the structure breaks. Another type is some general change point models in time series are established in various fields, such as financial markets. Most exciting studies have explored the fluctuation characters of time series to discuss critical transition. The fluctuations of time series may show little change before the critical transition is reached. This paper investigates the dynamic structure of the relationship among the time series to study the early warning of critical transition, which combined with complex network, financial time series, machine learning, and economic model. It is not accurately predicted when the critical transition occurs. It captures the early warning signal of critical transition. Notice that it lacks the fall of rain. The exact time of fall of the rain is difficult to predict, but we can observe the early warning signal before it rains. For instance, there are excess clouding and lower air pressure. Part 2, Method and Data. Figure 2 shows our model. First, we introduce a sliding time windows method to transform the whole time series into a high dimension system that can describe the dynamic process of the series. Second, we detect the critical transition of high dimension data using hidden Markov model and entropy theory. We first measure the data heterogeneity from the row of space based on entropy. Third, thousands of spilling over networks are established to describe the time-varying structure of spillover across the financial markets based on GACH-BEK model. The topological of network, such as the average path length, average out strength, are measured it. Fourth, several machine learning models such as support vector machine (SVM) to establish, to predict, and provide early warning signals. The data in this paper are taking the daily frequencies from January 2007 and to April 2020. Brent WTI, crude oil future price, and natural gas future price. There are 7 main stock market index. They are because they are the typical development country, and China was the second largest country in this world. Part 3, we see the results. Detect the critical transition. Figure 3 shows the entropy of thousands of some time series is time varying. The results show that the heterogeneity of financial markets jumped from high to low during the global financial crisis. And another example is during the COVID-19 pandemic, it fluctuates with lower value. It suggests that the structure of financial markets as a whole became less complex and uncertainty. This finding may provide some structure of financial markets as so is time varying to give some new evidence. And we also see figure 3b, the states of a high dimension system. We can detect regime switching based on Markov model. 2. Thematic structure of spin-over network. Figure 4 presents the thematic network in the picture of stock and energy markets. We see an example. The thematic average of the range of the stock and energy time series is present in figure 4b. The results show that the average importance of financial markets transmitting speed lower to other markets change with time. And the average importance is lower value during pandemic COVID-19. We see the last results, early warning of critical transition. In this part, first we use the information extracted from spillover network structure with time lag as input variable. The time lag means the warning date of early warning. And the critical transition with the time lag as the output variable. Second, we built a database based on input and output variable, and then random select 90% of the database as a training date, 20% database as the testing date. Third, we construct the early warning model, such as SVM, support vector machine. GBDT means gradient boosted decision tree. ANN means artificial neural network. DNN means deep neural network. To training the model and predict the data. First, we calculate the measures such as prediction accuracy, recall accuracy, and FE score to measure the generalization ability of the proposed model. We see Figure 5 presents the prediction accuracy of 4 models with different timelines. These results show the prediction accuracy of training and test data with warning date in algorithm is time varying. Comparing with the range of prediction of accuracy, we can see the GBDT and the DNA have higher prediction accuracy than the others, and they have the higher prediction accuracy. Maybe it's here more than 90%. We also can see the recall accuracy of 4 models with different timeline. Our finding indicates the recall accuracy of this model on training and testing sites, changing with time. And we can see the GBDT results, the recall accuracy on a time set. We can find the range. We can see the GBDT is better than those of the other 3 algorithms. And the last picture, we show the F-score. We also can see that GBDT and DNN has greater average FE score of training sites. Above all, GBDT maybe have greater generalization ability, and the DNA also have better generalization ability. Part 4 conclusion. This paper proposed a spilling over network-based machine learning model for the early warning critical transition in energy and stock markets. We can identify critical transition with 2 states by analyzing time varying of the time series. By analyzing the time varying structure of spillover across the energy and stock markets will provide new evidence for the structure of spillover across these markets during the COVID-19 pandemic. Policymakers can have a deeper understanding of the thematic process of spillover across energy and stock markets, and can use a thematic early warning model of critical transition to foster market stability. The early warning of critical transition use thematic network tools can provide a clear time varying structure for the market investors to avoid the market losses. And this is our research group. My professor, thank you.